National Environment Management Authority has intensified evictions of people encroaching on wetlands to protect the ecosystems and reduce the effects of climate change. In the evictions at Lubigi Wetland and the Lubigi Wetland Restoration Exercise, more structures have been demolished.
I'm really disgusted and I'm really very amazed because in Nema, the meaning of Nema starts with a man. All these things around us are benefit of man.
Makeshift houses, business houses, taxi park and other residential houses and also crops that have been grown in the wetland were not spared. But before the evictions, people were allowed to remove all their property, contrary to the first eviction.
We have a pretense from some of our leaders that were elected. If you look and you put into consideration the same laws that Nema is following to demolish and destroy people's items, they are being amended and made from the parliament. And the same budget that Nema is using to hire vehicles or to come and exploit is the same money that is being passed in our budget. So I ask, or even I have a question, is when they were passing these laws and the funds to facilitate these people to come and break down our items, where were our MPs?
The exercise also kicked off in some parts of Nakawa. In Kawempe, houses to be demolished have been marked and occupants given a timeline to vacate, although some have vowed not to leave before they are compensated.
So our prayer to the government to compensate these people. As we speak now, most of them are going to take the legal action.
All people living in gazetted wetlands in Kawempe, Kinawataka, Nakawa, Kireka, banda have been given prior notice to vacate before the eviction starts.
So we are taking a matter to courts of law so that at least the court can make a ruling so that everything is turned at still. But it's very unfortunate that this illegality is going on.
Nema says the restoration process will continue in accordance with all the guiding policies and regulations on wetland restoration.
But whether this is a human right or an environment right or another right will be subject to interpretation of the court. But as far as we're concerned, we are doing what our mandate requires us to do.
Meanwhile, Buganda Land Board has clarified on what they called conflict of interest.
And another thing I want to clear is that BLB does not give out bibanja. People don't buy from BLB. They buy from their own other people, from LCs, from municipal councils. So we just come and work on behalf of the government. The lease we give out, it is on behalf of the government. It is government that endorses that lease on behalf of Buganda Land Board. And Buganda Land Board is only there to know who is the rightful owner of the Chibanja.
Buganda has asked Nema to compensate all Lubigi wetland affected persons in accordance with the law.
People bought their pieces of land, they are being evicted, they built houses while Nema was watching. So what we would say as Buganda is to tell Nema to look into these people's rules, to go an extra mile and compensate these people.
Depletion of wetlands has been attributed to unpredictable weather conditions leading to several calamities in some parts of the country, like prolonged dry spells, floods, mudslides, pests and diseases, among others. Susan Naonga reporting for EBC TV.